You've probably heard that a good nap can be refreshing, even healthy. But what if your nap habits were actually working against you? For many seniors, the way they rest during the day can have a bigger impact on their health than they realize. Recent studies are showing that common napping mistakes can quietly affect everything from heart health and brain function to how energized or exhausted you feel throughout the day.
In this video, we're breaking down the 5 most common nap mistakes older adults make, backed by science. More importantly, we'll show you simple, easy-to-implement changes that can help you nap smarter, feel better, and protect your long-term vitality. Stick around until the end because we'll share a powerful tip that could transform your afternoon rest, leaving you more alert, relaxed, and ready to enjoy life. Because you deserve to rest in a way that truly renews you, not risks your health. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Hit that bell icon so you never miss a new video filled with tips to make aging not just graceful, but strong and joyful. And if you're loving this content, drop a 1 in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. If you have a question or a different perspective, leave it below. I read every comment. All right, let's dive in and start napping the smart way.
Number 1. Napping right after meals.
You know that peaceful feeling after a good meal? That moment when the sofa looks extra inviting and a quick nap sounds like the perfect way to unwind? Well, for many seniors, this post-lunch nap has become a daily ritual. And while it feels relaxing, it might actually be doing more harm than good. Think about it. You've just had a hearty lunch, maybe a warm bowl of soup, a sandwich, or your favorite comfort food, and suddenly your eyelids feel heavy. It seems natural to lie down and rest. But here's the surprising truth. Napping right after eating, especially lying flat, can silently affect your health in ways you might not expect. When you eat, your body kicks into digestion mode. Blood flows to your stomach, your pancreas gets to work, and your intestines start absorbing nutrients. This whole process needs time and gravity to work smoothly. But when you lie down too soon, especially flat on your back, you're working against your body's natural rhythm. Gravity helps keep stomach acid where it belongs, in your stomach. But when you lie down, that acid can creep up into your esophagus. That's when you might feel heartburn or worse, silent reflux, which can damage your throat over time. And for seniors, this risk is even higher. As we age, the muscle that seals off the stomach from the esophagus naturally weakens, making acid reflux more common. In severe cases, it can even lead to chronic inflammation or a condition called Barrett's esophagus, a precursor to more serious issues. Take Robert, a 74-year-old retiree from Missouri. He used to nap on the couch right after lunch every day. He thought the fatigue, sore throat, and heartburn were just part of getting older. But when he talked to his doctor, he got a simple piece of advice. Wait 30 to 60 minutes after eating before lying down, and if he wanted to nap, try a recliner instead of lying flat. Within weeks, his symptoms improved. He felt more alert, less sluggish, and even started taking short walks after meals. That small change made a big difference. Napping isn't the enemy, timing is. To nap safely after eating, wait at least 30 to 60 minutes. If you must nap sooner, use a recliner or semi-upright chair. Better yet, do some light movement, like a walk around the house or washing dishes to help digestion and blood flow. The goal? Nap in a way that renews your energy, not risks your health. If you're finding this helpful, drop a 1 in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're ready for the next mistake many seniors make with napping, stay right here. We're just getting started.
Number 2. Napping too long. We all love a good nap, especially when the afternoon rolls around and energy starts to dip. But here's something many seniors don't realize. Napping too long can actually do more harm than good. There's a sweet spot when it comes to napping, and that's usually around 20 to 30 minutes. Once you go beyond an hour, your nap can shift from being restorative to disruptive. Here's why. Longer naps can pull you into deep sleep stages, and when you wake up from that stage, you might feel more tired, confused, or even worse than before.
a condition called sleep inertia. For older adults whose sleep cycles may already be less stable, this groggy feeling can last longer and interfere with the rest of your day. But the effects go far beyond just feeling groggy. Recent studies in aging and brain health show a strong link between long naps and cognitive decline, including a higher risk of memory issues or even dementia. Why does this happen? Well, long naps can throw off your body's internal clock, your circadian rhythm. That can make it harder to fall asleep at night or cause you to wake up frequently, leading to poor quality sleep. And poor nighttime sleep? That's connected to a whole range of issues, from memory loss and mood changes to heart problems and a weakened immune system. Take Irene, an 81-year-old widow from Ohio. For years, she'd nap for 2 hours every afternoon to fight off constant fatigue. But instead of feeling refreshed, her memory started slipping, and her sleep at night got worse. After seeing a sleep specialist, she discovered she had sleep apnea and low vitamin D, two common issues that can cause serious daytime tiredness. Once she treated those and switched to short 20 to 30-minute naps, everything changed. She felt more alert, slept better at night, and even started enjoying her days more. So, what's the solution? Stick to power naps, 20 to 30 minutes, and avoid napping too late in the day. Set an alarm, find a quiet spot, and keep it short. That way you'll wake up feeling refreshed, not foggy. Also, if you find yourself needing long naps regularly, it might be a sign of something deeper, like poor sleep at night, medications, or even an undiagnosed condition like sleep apnea or depression. A visit to your doctor or a sleep specialist could make a world of difference. The goal isn't to stop napping, it's to nap in a way that truly renews your body and mind. If you're finding this helpful, drop a 2 in the comments below. I'd love to know you're still with me. And if you're curious about the next nap mistake many seniors make, stay tuned. We're not done yet.
Number 3, napping in a reclined position for hours. We all have that one favorite chair, the one that just feels like home. Maybe it's a recliner, maybe it's an armchair that's seen better days, but somehow still holds you just right. For many seniors, this chair becomes the perfect place for a nap, especially after a long morning. But what feels cozy and comforting could actually be quietly affecting your health. Napping for hours in a semi-reclined position like in a recliner might seem harmless, but over time it can take a toll on both your body and mind. Let me explain. When you nap in a recliner or armchair, your body isn't fully relaxed. Your neck is often tilted awkwardly, your legs are bent, and your spine isn't properly supported. This posture can cause strain on your muscles, joints, and even your breathing. Your diaphragm, the main muscle that helps you breathe, doesn't work as efficiently in a reclined position. That can lead to shallow breathing, which means less oxygen gets to your brain and heart. Over time, this can leave you feeling more tired, foggy, or even short of breath, especially if you already have heart or lung concerns. Circulation is another issue. When you're seated or semi-reclined for a long time, blood can pool in your legs. That can cause swelling, discomfort, and in some cases, even increase the risk of blood clots, something older adults, especially those with limited mobility, need to be mindful of. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds dramatic, but it's real. Take Elias, a 76-year-old retired teacher from Michigan. Every day, he'd nap for 2 hours in his favorite recliner while watching the news. Over time, he started noticing neck pain, tingling in his hands, and swelling in his legs. He thought it was just part of getting older, until a checkup revealed early spine compression, partly due to the way he was napping. After switching to short naps, lying flat in bed with a supportive pillow, and adding a few gentle stretches after waking, his pain eased and his energy improved. Now, he still enjoys his recliner, just not for long naps. So, what's the healthier way to nap?
Aim to nap lying flat if possible, in a quiet space with good neck support. Keep it short, around 20 to 30 minutes, and when you wake up, take a moment to stretch or walk around before jumping into your day. That helps get your blood flowing and keeps your body feeling refreshed. Also, ask yourself, am I napping because I'm tired or because I'm bored, lonely, or just passing time? Sometimes long naps in a recliner are more about habit or emotional comfort than actual rest. If that's the case, consider small ways to bring more joy and purpose into your day. A call with a friend, a walk outside, or a favorite hobby. That way, your rest becomes a choice, not a default. And that makes all the difference.
Number 4, napping too close to bedtime. You might think a nap in the late afternoon or early evening is a great way to unwind and recharge before bed. But what if that nap is actually making it harder for you to fall asleep at night? That's right, napping too close to bedtime can quietly throw off your body's natural rhythm and affect the quality of your sleep in more ways than you might expect. Your body runs on what's called a circadian rhythm, basically your internal clock that tells you when to feel awake and when to feel sleepy. This rhythm controls the release of important hormones like melatonin, which helps you fall asleep, and cortisol, which helps you wake up. But when you nap too late in the day, say within 3 to 4 hours of your usual bedtime, you might be confusing that clock. Take Lillian, a 74-year-old grandmother who loved taking a nap after dinner around 6:30 p.m. She found it relaxing and thought it even helped with digestion. But over time, she started having trouble falling asleep until well past midnight. Her sleep became restless, full of interruptions and light, unsatisfying rest. By morning, she felt exhausted. She stopped her morning walks, which had been a big part of her daily joy. After talking to her doctor, Lillian discovered the cause. Her late naps were disrupting her sleep pressure, the natural buildup of a chemical called adenosine that makes you feel sleepy at night. Her nap was releasing that pressure too early, making it harder for her to fall into deep restorative sleep. Once she shifted her naps to earlier in the day, around 1:30 or 2 p.m., and kept them short, her sleep improved dramatically. She started sleeping through the night again and her energy returned. Here's how it works. Throughout the day, your brain builds up adenosine, a chemical that makes you feel more tired as the hours go by. That's what creates the natural urge to sleep at night. But a late nap, especially one that's long, can reset that urge, making you feel less sleepy when bedtime finally comes. And for seniors, this matters even more. As we age, our sleep naturally becomes lighter and more fragmented. We get less deep sleep, the kind that helps our body repair and our brain process memories. So when a late nap disrupts that even further, it can lead to a cycle of poor sleep and daytime fatigue. And that cycle can affect more than just your energy. Poor sleep has been linked to cognitive decline, including memory loss and even dementia, increased fall risk due to poor balance and coordination, heart issues since deep sleep helps regulate blood pressure, mood changes like anxiety or depression. So what can you do? Set a napping cutoff time, ideally before 3 p.m., and keep your naps short, 20 to 30 minutes. That way you get the energy boost you need without messing with your nighttime sleep. And if you're having trouble sleeping at night or feeling tired during the day, take a look at your napping habits. You might be surprised how much of a difference a small change can make.
Number 5, napping without adjusting the environment. When you think about taking a nap, it might seem simple. Just close your eyes and drift off wherever you are. But here's something many seniors don't realize. Where and how you nap matters just as much as when or how long. Napping in the wrong environment can turn what should be a refreshing break into a shallow, unsatisfying rest. And over time, that can affect your energy, mood, and even your health. As we age, our sleep becomes more fragile, so creating the right conditions for a nap is more important than ever. Let me break it down. Your brain is incredibly sensitive to light, even when your eyes are closed. Bright light, especially from the sun or screens, signals to your brain that it's time to stay awake. So if you nap with the curtains open or the TV on, you might fall asleep, but your brain is still getting mixed messages. That means you may not reach the deeper stages of rest that truly recharge you. Even if you're used to background noise, like the TV, traffic, or a ticking clock, your brain is still processing those sounds while you nap. That can keep you in light sleep, reducing the benefits of your rest.
For seniors whose brains are more sensitive to interruptions, a noisy nap environment can lead to grogginess, fatigue, and even mood changes. Napping in a slouched position, like in a recliner or curled up on a couch, can strain your neck, back, and joints. It can also restrict your breathing or blood flow, especially if you have conditions like sleep apnea or arthritis. And then there's temperature. Your body naturally cools down when it's time to sleep. If your room is too hot or too cold, it can interfere with that process and make it harder to fall into a deep, restful nap. Let me share a quick story. Daniel, a 77-year-old retiree, used to nap every afternoon in his favorite recliner, with the blinds open, sunlight pouring in, and the TV playing the news. He thought he was resting, but he'd often wake up groggy with a stiff neck and no real energy boost. After talking to a sleep consultant, Daniel made a few simple changes. He closed the blinds to dim the room, he turned off the TV and played soft instrumental music instead. He used a supportive neck pillow, and he limited his naps to 20 to 25 minutes. The result? His naps became more refreshing, his energy improved, and he stopped needing coffee just to feel awake. So what can you do to nap better? Here are a few small but powerful changes. Dim the lights, use curtains, a sleep mask, or a dimmer switch. Minimize noise, turn off the TV, silence your phone, or try white noise or soft music. Support your body. Nap in a reclined or lying down position with proper neck and back support. Keep the room cool. Around 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit or 16 to 19 degrees Celsius is ideal. A good nap environment doesn't require a big overhaul, just a few thoughtful adjustments. Because when you nap in the right conditions, you're not just giving your body a break, you're supporting your brain, your mood, and your long-term health. And for seniors, that can make all the difference between a nap that drains you and one that truly renews you.
So there you have it, the 5 most common nap mistakes seniors make and how to fix them, so your rest actually renews you instead of working against you. Let's quickly recap. Napping right after meals can cause acid reflux and sluggishness. Wait 30 to 60 minutes and consider a short walk instead. Napping too long can leave you groggy and may even affect your brain health. Keep it under 30 minutes. Napping in a reclined position for hours can hurt your posture, breathing, and circulation. Aim for lying flat or use good support. Napping too close to bedtime can mess with your sleep cycle. Try the nap before 3 p.m. Napping without adjusting your environment can turn rest into shallow sleep. Control the light, noise, comfort, and temperature. The big takeaway? Napping isn't just about closing your eyes. It's about doing it the right way. For seniors, quality rest isn't just a luxury. It's a key part of staying healthy, alert, and independent as you age. And now that you know these common pitfalls and how to avoid them, you can make small changes that lead to big improvements in how you feel every day. So go ahead, nap smarter, rest better, and enjoy the energy and clarity that come with it. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any future videos on healthy aging. And of course, if you're still watching and enjoying this, drop a 5 in the comments. I love hearing from you. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. Take care and nap well.